Oh. The fuck?
A
There
lot
we
of
go.
this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house.
Sound, music, brightness, credits. What? This nothing about subtitles. I think I already had subtitles. Probably that's why. I don't know. If it doesn't, I'm sorry. Let's go. And not bad graphics. Look at that.
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
Leave there. That's cool. Ooh, mail.
Marked urgent. Open immediately.
7 years ago? God damn.
I hadn't
What
been
year am I?
back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
I'm sorry for your loss.
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked.
Probably the front door.
Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
It's two pets. Are you serious? Should I go? Probably downstairs. Oops. I'm trapped by the phone. Let's go down. Let's go down. Okay. You're froggy.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it.
Hmm.
But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
Did I run away? Wait. Oh wait. Wait, am I the youngest one of the whole family? I don't even know.
The woods around the house have always been uncomfortably silent. As if they're about to say something, but never do.
Huh. In there. Man, these shit's so old. I'm gonna sneeze. Oh god. What is this? Alakazam. Missing. Kilton Finch. Wait, Kilton or Colton? Or Nilton? I don't know. Milton? Is this Milton, right? Yeah, it's Milton. Or Nilton. Ah, fuck, I don't care. No, right there. It's Milton, yeah. Oh, where's the basketball at? Kobe! What's in here? Nothing special, seems like it.
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
Damn. It's a big ass house, plus extra. What is that? It's a dragon on a guard. Yep, Milton.
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words. Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were.
I was
I was
17
afraid
years
of the
old.
house.
Damn. I'm afraid to be here anyways. No, missing paper.
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't.
Oh man. Jump scare?
Looking in,
Okay,
I
good.
felt like the house itself had been waiting for me.
Damn, look at those books. Let's go over here. What the fuck? I'm trying to mess up in me too. What is this?
The house felt like it had always been here. Even the swing set was older than my mother.
Damn. I ain't said the same thing to my mom. Yeah. And she gets mad at me. Okay, to the
Crawling
cat.
through the doggy door used to be a lot
Oh, the
easier
doggy
when
door.
I was 11.
Man, not even my head will fit in there right now. Ooh, lights.
The power had been turned off the night we left.
Is that car? Does it look like a Corvette? I don't even know cars. I like this garage. It's not bad. There's a woodpecker here. What is that?
For the first time in years, I felt like I was home.
I'm home. I've been gone for 10 years, 7 years, I think, right?
But instead of a family, they were just memories of one.
Oh, look, they used that thingy that, you know, cleans your water. That's pretty cool. Witch's Kitchen, the Viking Belly, Forest Saltwater East, Northwest Chef. What the fuck is all this? Oh,
Like how only one restaurant would deliver to our house, so we had Chinese a lot.
only Chinese? That's pretty dope. I see, I want some Chinese
Or
right
how
now.
after Louis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
Ew. I don't like sea-related food. Or ocean food or lake food. I don't care. Anything with fish on it, black.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left.
Damn. Someone needs to
It
clean
was like
this
a
shit.
bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
It was a massacre. In there. Oh. What
My mom
this?
was the only one of us who could imagine Great Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
Grandma Edie. Man, miss my grandma.
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth.
Oh, look at my smile. Hey. Oh, look, this place
Even the
looks really
fireplace
cool.
had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
Ah. What the fuck? Is there a door? Open or closed? Nothing in there. It's a wind. Yeah, that sounds spooky as boo. What is this? How do you open it? Oh.
Great Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
Oh. Wow. So Bigfoot is not real. That's kind of beautiful.
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
Oh. It's stupid. Man, I don't like the sounds. What the fuck is all this?
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
Oh. His brother was missing.
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
I never knew what those called. What's it called? I don't even know. If you even watch this video, please comment it. 'Cause I don't know. Comment my fucking video. Look, Mel. AD, Don, Milton, Lewis, and Edith. It's November 2010. Who's there? What is this? The door. And sealed and barricaded with super glue and like it's a whoa. It's a help movie. What the fuck am I tripping? Can I use this?
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms.
Why?
Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
What the fuck? Where should I go first? It's my room actually. Yeah, what the fuck? They're all sealed. Oh well, she actually said that a few seconds ago, so. You in my room?
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Why her? She's a movie star. It seems like it. Damn, what a badass. What is that? What's that?
Edie's father Odin built the original house.
My great-great-great-grandpa. Look at that. Oh, I can look in them.
Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it.
And she was a movie star for 2 years? Damn. Barbara in 1944 to 1960. Oh, she's dead. I'm sorry for that. What is one? Seven?
The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
Oh. An artist, Seven Holston Finch, 1915 to 1964, 80 1970 2010. Oh, that's this year. Oh, wait, they left 2010, I think. I don't know. What's this? Georgie, 1917,
As a kid, I
1977.
just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms
The
you weren't allowed inside of.
Then the bathroom is pink as fuck. Wait, there's alcohol everywhere. See that? There's a bottle of wine in there. Who's this? Kelvin, 1950 to 1961.
My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
Ah. Which one died first? I'm being rude, but I don't know. I'm going there later. Molly. Oh look, I know someone named Molly. 1937 and 1947.
Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947.
Oh. Actually, let's go over here first. The attic. The bed is closed.
Mom must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left.
How do you even lock it? There's not even a lock. Probably locked on the inside.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room.
This is Walter's room. Where Uncle Walter's? Oh look, there's a book there.
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
Oh, I opened the book.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets.
What the fuck?
Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
Damn.
From the paintings.
Weird.
Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan. But I had no idea what was behind that door.
Another door.
Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
Who's this again? Which room is this one again? It's Molly's room.
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole. Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
Oh, this can tell us what the fuck are the
Being
secret doors
inside
at.
for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
Look. Man, Molly is kinda cool. What is this again? Damn it. What's this?
I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here. Before my mom sealed the doors.
Sadie? Brona's cat ears. I should first explore the room first before I do this. Ooh, what is this? Look, the outside world. Oh, she likes the ocean. Seems like it. Pacific Ocean depth chart. Wait, what? Look, oh shit, that's cool. That's pretty cool. Oh, look at that. Venus. Right.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat. The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
I just ate them carrots. I'm not doing that. What's this?
I kept eating and eating.
What the fuck eats pasta like that? What's
I
that?
ate a lot of things that night.
Was it real? There's more right there, left and right.
Then I heard chirping outside my window.
Should I eat it?
It was a
Nah,
barn
man.
swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her. And suddenly, I was a cat.
Wee.
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Fuck, I have a doorbell.
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
Where is it? What's up there? I can hear prayers. Sounds cute. Wait.
I jumped and I almost got her.
Man, why you sound so angry, kitty?
I could tell she was getting really tired.
I thought I have her. Oh.
Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
I messed up.
I gobbled her up. And suddenly, I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
The fuck, where am I?
Rabbits.
Where? I got you, baby.
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I
Damn.
didn't chew one bit. Then
Nasty.
I flew off to find something bigger.
Bigger.
A mama
that?
rabbit.
I hear it. I missed it. There you go, baby. Hello.
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
What the fuck? I'm just rolling. Ouch. Where am I, a shark?
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
Oh, it's inverted. I see you, shark. Oh, it's a seal.
Fat, juicy seals. I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
Oh God. I don't hear it. This is in front of me, sounds like it. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Yeehaw!
I grabbed on tight. When I was so I jumped out of the water.
What the fuck?
When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
I'm an octopus. Or a snake. The fuck?
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
Okay, great. This one's fucking terrifying. Am I an octopus? Or something else? The fuck am I going at? Who was that?
Big, and I moved real quiet.
Oh God, that scared me. I just ate someone. Holy shit. Oh. Wait, I'm gonna go here. Oh, there's nothing. Ooh, I just found a bitch. Just keep holding it and keep pressing G.
I wanted to stop, but also didn't.
Hello? Are we home? Hey, I like this song. Watch you razor every little morning. Man, I need that motherfucker fast. Man, I missed the bird. No. Oh, Captain Jack Sparrow.
After the last passenger, I was still hungry.
Dang, how
Across
hungry
the
am I?
water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it. I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
What the fuck am I? What am I like? I feel like I'm like with Oh, this toilet. The fuck? Ain't someone in
I
here?
got closer and closer.
What? Back to my room. Are you fucking kidding me? What? I think I can get up there. Is my fishy? I didn't eat my fish. Nope. Where the frick should I go?
All of my stomach started growling.
Oh.
And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to be, and we both know I will be delicious.
Man. Make it more scarier than it ever is.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
Oh. That's the... my... I don't even know how to say it. I was born in 1999. Oh man, I was checking under the bed.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past.
Who's Edie again?
Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
Huh. Yoink.
I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
Oh, great grandma. Oh, she's so...
We got along, and it was a good place to hide
The
from
fuck?
my mom.
Oh. What was that?
Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him.
Oh, she draws in the wood. That's pretty cool.
Edie knit me a new pair of gloves every year, just in time to replace the old ones. Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
There's a mole man inside the house? Damn.
I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time.
Edith Jr.
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity.
And she's a boss. 72-year-old woman. Damn. Built in 1937. I cannot read cursive.
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
Oh, that's why there's a dragon outside. Huh. And she's a builder too, damn. She's a badass.
Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Damn. Oh, the pink ass bathroom. Are you serious? In here. She is old.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom.
And this bathroom's pink as fuck. What is this secret?
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
They're not going there yet. They're not going there. They're not going there. No, 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 no. Fuck. I need to finish checking out her grandma. No, get me back in there. Oh, yes. Something else I missed. We're here.
Her room was like a museum. For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune. Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind.
Man, he took his house with him. That's pretty cool.
But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea.
Damn.
Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Cool. Oh. Yeah, that's one. Oh shit.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
1880 to 1937. Damn. Damn, we could draw it too, so that. What the fuck is all this? Derpy, 1968 to 1981. That doesn't have a name. Bob, 1980 to 1984. 4 years. Snake. Burpee, 1940 to 1940. What the fuck? What does Derpy? That's Burpee. Look at that. Rob, 1980, something like it. Lurpy. The fuck? Why did I say P out? Why was it all of them said P? Burpee. Hey, what's two burpees? Shit, no. So what the fuck? The only one that doesn't have the burpees is Bob. Hey, yeah, Bob. Bob, a builder. Don't copyright me. Let's go back in here, boy. Must be taking pictures in like it. Yoink. What the fuck is that? I don't know why, but that like it's from something from GTA. It's a hunter. Seems like it. Milton. Yoink.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him.
Why not?
I guess
Commanders.
my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
Oh, Spaceman.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
Oh, I got a broken leg.
My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Oh God.
Calvin, dinner's ready. Coming.
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it. I told him going around was impossible.
Bro, even I'm scared. The fuck?
Maybe if I hadn't said that.
Bro, I cannot do this.
I'm not gonna tell you again.
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up. Then
Bro.
maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it.
I'm scared.
I think he'd already made up his mind.
Jesus Christ. Oh my God.
That's what I want to remember about my brother.
What the? I don't want to keep doing this. Oh! Holy
The
shit.
day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
That was pretty fucking scary awesome at the same time.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Oh, God, that's scary. That was scary, bro. I'm getting goosebumps from that.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
Why? Half soldier, half astronaut. Oh, there's nothing over here. There's a diploma. Oh, I know. What's all this? Pictures. Huh.
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
I think he's a. Wait, is that him older? Oh my God, 5 views. The fuck? Hey. Oh, that's like a butterfly effect. A butterfly effect right there. Man, whoever built this like secret door, like cool.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Yeah, I know I'm fat, but Jesus Christ. Oh. Where's it go over here? What is this? What the? That scared. That almost scared me. Fucking Bigfoot.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
I can tell. Oh, she got 3 medals. Damn, she's a badass. What the fuck? What's all this? Are this all the movies that she made? I don't know. Pizza? Is that pizza? What the fuck is that? That is spelled something. Whoa, I am fat. Why am I pregnant? Actually, I look pregnant.
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. They stopped making her a movie star. Oh, they even made a street about her. What the? Their full story.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Fuck.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been.
Puberty, bro.
But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
What do I?
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned.
Man, 20 minutes on
Barbara
there.
went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Fuck. What is zombie fucking music?
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
A blue table, can I say? Oh shit! Fuck your shit. That scared me from the table skip. Hey, I made it! Booyah! What the fuck is that?
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
But he ate it? Hell no, I don't like that. Ah, jump scare. Oh, oh. Boom, bitch.
The old fridge rattled
The fuck?
and grew still.
So when I said jump scare, I'll be shitting myself. Oh.
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you're...
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the Late Late Picture Show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
God damn it. Again? Fuck that word. God damn it. Fuck your shit. Oh man. Oh, it just scared the fuck out of me.
Walter, are you there?
Walter vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Barbara turned, saw the hookman, and was speechless. He was quite smashing.
On, look at gas.
He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
That night, she played her part beautifully. Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned.
Boom, bitch.
He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Yeah, smack that fuck out of that nigga. Oh, he's not there no more. He's gonna be on my right. No, wait.
Hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
There comes some door.
At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her. From Barbara.
What?
Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear.
What?
Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
That was scary.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
And that comment was scary. Holy shit, I want to shit myself. I wanted her mom
I guess
knew
now
about
I
it.
know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Because there's a secret on it. All the way downstairs. Oh yeah! Wait, what? So it was true. That was stupid. Window type. Fuck. Man, why is it so dark? Jesus Christ. Rolling, 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 rolling. The fuck? Man, I like this type of secret doors. It's cool. Oh, fuse box. What the last thing's at? Pool. Ooh, what's in here? Steven.
Mom said the basement was off limits. Unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
A tetanus. Oh shit, everything's rustic here. So, what can I get cut here?
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
The fridge.
I thought maybe she was hiding presents.
Hey. Oh my god.
Turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
The fuck is this, a bunker? God damn, it's dark. Oh, never mind.
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
He didn't get far. He was on there the whole time.
If there's a pattern in all these stories, I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Nope. You'll be under your asses the whole time. What was this? Huh. Walter. Is the Walter the little kid who got scared, right? Fuck, I don't even remember. God damn it. Me and my terrorist fucking memory.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years.
30 years.
On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today.
Oh, Pete, they're peaches.
I always expected to be dead tomorrow.
Not 76.
But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything.
The fuck, why 2 causes a shaking?
Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly. And then one day, everything just...
Nothing fucking funny.
stopped.
Oh.
Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid.
Sorry.
It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave while I still can.
What the fuck, there's more? Like a secret bunker for a zombie apocalypse.
I know it's out there somewhere. Whatever killed Barbara and Molly. And Calvin.
We could call it.
Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me.
And Sunday's always boring. What the fuck?
Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food. I don't mind if I only have a year left. Or a month. Or a single week. I'd be happy with 1 year a day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Oh, great. That was a train then.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
Wait, she's older than me. She was born in 1999. She's 2000. She's 17, right? 16, 17, shit. Oh, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. long I was streaming. Wait.
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
Oh, with the addition.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter.
I could be
But if
that
she
like
never
Walter.
told me about an uncle under the house, I can only imagine what else she was hiding. I don't want to make the same mistakes she made.
This the shit, the bedroom and the trash.
Trying to bury something that's still alive.
The fuck? Where am I?
Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe two, I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself and found out what happened to everyone else.
Oh, maybe find out what happened to
But
other.
now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
Não sei se devia ter essa parte. Oh. The fuck? Oh.
I don't know if I should even be writing this.
Why not? The fuck?
Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me.
Hell no. Up in here.
But I thought you should know about your family. And the history you're a part of.
What's that?
Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now.
Not really. Actually, you know where I am lost.
I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
What? Is that Alcatraz? The fuck? I think there's no power
And then
here.
look at the house. Had that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness. Any of it seems possible.
The fuck is his backyard? I think I'll go over here.
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten...
I got you to it too!
What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
I don't know. Somebody who cares about their family.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but... The pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one.
Oh, look! The bird!
3 of
Where's
the
Bob
troubles
at?
were mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Derpy Jr. Chirpy, burpy, burpy, lurpy is zerpy. The fuck? Zoe, Coco, Tucker, Charlie, Daisy, and Lucy. Oh, the dog. Damn, the one was born. Oh, they died 2007. Wait, wait. Oh, what am I? What's this?
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Molly Finch, born December 11, 1937, died on December 13, 1947. It was 3 days before her birthday. Like 3 days after her birthday. Carvin Finch, born April 25, 1950, died September 23, 1961. Seven Finch, born June 17, 1950, died August 6, 26. God damn it, my English. In 1964. What's this one? Eddie Finch, born April 8, 1970, died December 5, 2010. Oh, wait, what? Walter Finch, born August 2026, 1952, died on March 31, 2005. Man, this one is the oldest one to die. Barbara French, born October 31, 1944, and died on October 30, 1960. Oh, she died on her birthday. What the fuck?
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away. She could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
Does that boat that got destroyed? Wait, the old house? Wait, there's something right here.
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
Oh, there is the old house. Now where? Secrets. Nope.
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from. Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
Sam Finch, born April 25, 1950. Died July 16, 1983. I was born in July 15. One more day before me. Georgie Finch. Born January 21, 1976. Died in December 19, 1977. Gus Finch. Born June 20, 1969. Died November 8, 1982. What is this?
She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us.
Sanjay Kumar, born September 6, 1966. Died February 22, 2002. Louis Finch, born December 27, 1988, and died in 2010.
We never found Milton's body, so my mom insisted we were putting up a monument, not a tombstone.
Milton Finch, born May 1992.
There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
Probably do the same thing.
But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Whoa, 22 weeks pregnant. So I'm pregnant. Huh. That's nice to know.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
Grandpa Sam.
They were both pretty intense.
He was a hunter. Ooh, a gun. Shotgun shells.
Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
I think he was in the military. Yeah, he was in the military.
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
What's this? Hey, selfie.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Hmm? Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged.
What?
Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? Please just take the damn picture.
Hey, language.
I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
Aw. You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
Hold still while I take a picture of you.
I definitely won't be moving.
Are you...
Hey!
That's a keeper.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Dawn. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Dawn, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years.
Dad!
Good eyes, Dawn. Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Dad, I...
Let me get behind
Do I have to do this?
you. Dawn, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong. Now keep going. Great shot, Dawn! I'm proud of you, Dawn. Always remember that, okay?
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally normal, Dawn. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about...
Dad!
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
He was a Marine. I don't understand why he wasn't afraid. Oh, look, it's your door.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Oh shit. Georgie. Baby.
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet...
Let's do this one first. Wait, what? No, wait! I was right there. Georgie, 1976 to 19... What the? It's only 1 year old baby!
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it. I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
That's over, Gregory. It's time to... Hold on, sweetie. Hello? Sam, I told you I don't want to talk right now.
Oh.
I wonder what he saw. What his world was like. You reminded me so much of Calvin. Lost in his imagination. Whatever it was he saw, it sure made him happy. sounds. I worried about the baby being too happy. But I could feel him slipping away.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know you did everything you could. Maybe if I hadn't called that night. I wish he could have told us about the world he saw. There's so much I don't understand about Gregory. About everything. But I know what happened wasn't your fault. I'm sure he's happy. And he'd want you to be happy too.
That was
Good luck,
fucking
Kay.
awesome, but sad at the same time.
Love, Sam.
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard.
What?
My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart. I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom, were the words that
I now pronounce you husband and wife.
Fuck the wedding!
Bride.
Oh shit. Oh, now, what the fuck? Oh shit.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger.
Oh! Haha! That's my
Wind
boy.
picked up, and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
What?
The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made. The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder." I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam.
But I didn't. Until we found you.
What?
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
1969 to 1982. Ah, he was young. Cigarettes.
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died.
At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
And a pregnant woman can climb that shit down.
Religion was another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died.
The Holy Bible.
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
And Sanjay's not a dick. He's an Indian.
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English.
Oh.
Lewis was born a year later.
When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go.
Home.
I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back. And to see kids in the house again.
Edie. What the fuck?
The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that. And for a while, things were good. Almost normal.
There's a private school up here. Look at that.
But it didn't last.
What? Computer.
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
Milton. This is Milton House? Room? 1992.
After Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
Wait. There's an Easter egg right there in the wall on the left. That's a game. I forgot the name of it, but I know that game. Just checking if there's something over here. There's nothing over here. But there's a game, but I forgot the name of it. Damn it. Wait, what the fuck? Did Milton make that game? Jesus Christ.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
Oh, you barely even knew him.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
Damn. Months.
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
Probably a dead body. Oh, there's something right there.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Louis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
It's like me. Look at that. Louis, 1988 to 2010.
Everyone always told me to stay out of Louis's room. Except Louis.
Wow, great. Is that a vapor?
Louis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
Damn, Louis a pothead. Hey! What the fuck? I'm not smoking that.
Louis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
That would be sure be the best. I'm the best. Poor game over here. Louis fishing. What is this?
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Louis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Louis first noticed the monotony of his daily life.
What?
He kept working at the cannery, but he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to wander. I asked him to describe it. He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth. He'd feel his way about. Then something moved. Bats. And toads. And things that have not names. He knew it was all in his head. But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself. But he found something more.
Fuck. Oh.
I worried about him then. Daydreaming at the cannery.
I daydream anytime.
I spoke with his boss. But he said Louis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused.
Damn. Fuck
Like a
this
whole
job.
new Louis. So I let him go on.
Where am I?
I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first. He told me he'd made a new friend.
The next time video game. Pretty cool.
On the edge of a city he named Louis Hope. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians.
Minecraft? The Diamond City.
And songs for them to play. He talked about starting a band. And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger.
Fuck's that?
He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination, so he could do whatever he wished. He held an election for mayor.
Mayor is the king!
And he won.
Whee! Mario!
They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering.
Woo!
It became a game for him.
I dream I love a game too.
He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on. New Louisville.
The fuck?
St. Louis.
Oh, great name.
He started drifting away from our reality.
Hey, look at me.
Minneapolis, until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery. Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Louis kept sailing on.
Bitch, you made me do this job, so what the fuck up?
In Louisburg, he heard rumors of a handsome queen.
Oh, green. Where's she at? Fuck, I crashed.
The queen was on her own quest for
Sinister surfer. No, fuck that.
radiant rainbows.
Oh, look at that. Fuck.
He followed the sound of her
The fuck? They just. Oh,
silver
it's like-
harp.
That sounds beautiful than that.
His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound.
The fuck?
He knew the world was all in his imagination. But he was so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king.
Whoa. What the fuck?
For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Louis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace. My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
I don't wanna work here, hell no. What's this? A Nintendo Switch? The fuck? Weed.
Began to forget the world we know.
The fuck?
I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker.
Is that me doing that?
He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
The fuck? That is me.
I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder.
Man, I don't know what's about fucking weed he's be smoking.
The palace would be packed with his companions. Including the wise Calico who had insisted on inviting him.
Hell yeah.
His queen waited, holding his crown.
The fuck?
There was only one thing left to do. Bend down his head.
Oh, like this sketchy ass fuck you.
And the rest I think you know.
Oh God.
Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
Sounds like me, but I'm not like that. The gamer. Fuck yeah. Maybe there's so many things up here. Hell yeah. Oh shit. What's the wrong way?
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing.
I'm back.
She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder. I wish we'd stayed.
Oh.
But I understand why we left.
Man, what the fuck the bitch's house?
My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
This is my room?
What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe I should have come sooner.
Where's my room?
But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now is to tell you about that last night.
Oh, this is my room. Dude.
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
Huh. Mama and Grandma was the next John Lennon.
the power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance.
There's another one.
Or that Edie had a key to it.
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your story. I think
What?
it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out. It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. No, I've seen that house every day of my life.
That's cool.
But I never thought I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way.
The fuck? Where am I?
I got turned around.
What?
I started seeing things.
Deer. The same one that we shot?
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed.
Where? Oh. Is that a bed?
When I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them. Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it. Let go. I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car.
I'm
I
getting
never saw
kidnapped.
Grandma Edie again.
Help me. I'm gonna kick
The next
them!
morning, my friend came to pick her up.
Fucking mother!
She was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot.
Damn, put some money.
We both tried to make the best of it.
Hey.
A few years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot.
Oh, what the fuck?
The rest happened pretty quickly.
She died.
She got better for a while. And then she didn't.
Oh, shit. Cancer. I don't know.
And then I was alone.
The last one of her kind. Oh.
The last Finch left alive.
Oh!
Until I found out about you.
What about me?
I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes.
Oh.
And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is.
The fuck am I?
This journal was supposed to be for you. But now I hope you'll never see it.
What?
I just want to meet you. And tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way. This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Patience. What? 2007. What? She was. Wait, what? She was 17 years old. She's a young baby. 18. Actually, 18. Yeah. Story by Giant Sparrow. Oh, that was the end. It's for Shirley Dallas, 1947-2013. Okay, it's still a real story. The fuck? That's all? What the fuck? I got nothing but eat it. I think I missed was fuck. Everything ends. That's the achievement I got. God damn it, stop doing that. Wait, what? Replay a story. What? I'm not replaying this whole damn thing. Wait, what? I think it left two last two. Just watching the directors. I'll get copyright strikes to this. Beautiful ass music. got a trophy. Thanks, Johan? The fuck is Johan? Look, the froggy. There's Bigfoot. Ow. God damn it. I almost vomit. Not really. Oh, I like the story. It was not bad. It's like a family who got cursed. Well, I don't know. It's probably just destiny. Or meant to be. Family who get mystery deaths, a mystery place. But I like the end. We were the last one. Eat it. The mom, right? We had a kid. Now it's time to change the family. Oh look, 2012, 2017. The end of the end. Fatality. Oh, that's not. That was not a word. Oh, nice. What happened? You would play. What? It's all over now? Okay, this is the end of the video, so fuck it. I'm not gonna play this whole damn thing again. Well, goodbye.